Let us study about the three-phase AC generator. Okay. The three-phase AC generator has started like this way. This is stator. It will not rotate. Okay. And in this stator, we can see there are six slots there. Okay. These are different slots there. In the slots, we have to wind the armature. Okay. So let us see this thing here. So if you see, this is the first slot here. Okay. This way, and here we have the wires. Here. This is the second one, third slot, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so we wind wire from 1 to 4 like this way. Okay, wire is wound from 1 to 4 like this. Then 2 and 5 are connected like this way. 2 and 5 are connected, and then 3 and then 6 are connected like this way. Okay, next we'll see how it will work and how the windings are there. Okay, so let us now see for 1, 2 and 6. Okay, the wires are going into the board. Okay, and for 3, 4 and 5 the wires will come out of the board. That's why we put dots here. Okay, next we'll see how they connected. I said now 1 and 4 are 1 and 4 is connected like this way. Okay, it's a coil here. It's not connected, actually it's a coil. Okay, then 2 and 5 is connected like this way. There's a coil here. 2 and 5 is another coil, second coil, and 3 and 6 forms the third coil here. Okay, so the 3 coils there. Okay, will produce 3 EMFs. Okay, next we'll see how the rotor is there. Okay, so next let me draw the rotor here. The rotor is just on its way, you know, side. So line here and the line here, then another horizontal line and horizontal line, a circle for that axis. Then on this side also we have this part here this way. Okay, so this will be the north pole and this is the south pole of the rotor. Okay, this part is the rotor. The rotor will rotate, that's the magnet will rotate. Okay, so let's now see how it produces the EMF. Okay, 3 EMFs it will produce. Okay, see, when the rotor rotates, okay, the magnetic field cut the first coil and an EMF is produced. When it comes here, it will hit the second coil and another magnetic field is produced. Okay, and the EMF also is produced here. Then when it comes here, third one, it produces third EMF. Okay, so in this way it will produce 3 EMFs. Okay, now let us see how these EMFs are there, and then we'll also see that, okay, the graphs for them. Okay, let's see the graphs now. Now let us see the angle between the first and second coil. The angle between the first and second coil is 120 degrees. Okay, and the angle between second and third coil is also 120 degrees. Okay, and the angle between third and first coil, that's 1 and 4 is first coil, now that's also 120 degrees. Okay, so you can see that all the coils, okay, are at 120 degrees to each other. Okay, next we'll see how the EMFs are produced. Okay, so let us see the EMF graph for the first coil. Okay, so the magnetic field is this is a rotor, it goes hit, the magnetic field will cut the first coil, EMF is produced. Okay, that's a sine curve, we know that it's like this way. Okay, here comes down and goes up. That's like a single phase AC generator, there's no problem there. Next we'll see for the second coil. This is for first coil. Okay, so for coil 1 produces EMF E1. Okay, then that is second. Now we'll go for second coil here. The second coil produces an EMF which is 120 degrees behind this first coil. Okay, behind this one. So this you see, this is 90 degrees I've drawn. Okay, then each small line, okay, represents 30 degrees. Okay, so you can see that 30, 60, 90, 120. Okay, then 150. Then you will get 180. Okay, so 120. Okay, so 90 plus 30 is 120. Okay, so what happens is the second coil's EMF will start at this point here. Okay, so let me draw the curve in another color here. So 90, then 120 now. So it starts like this way. Okay, it starts here. Then the second, third. Okay, at third point goes maximum, and then it comes down. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the sixth point it will come down here, see, and goes like this way. Okay, it's actually smooth curve only. So this degree, if you see, are the phase difference we say. Okay, that's 120 degrees. Okay, the angle between the first wave and the second wave will be 120 degrees. Okay, and let's see for the third. This is second EMF, that is epsilon x2. Okay, let's see the EMF for the third curve. Okay, so what will be the EMF there? That will be 240 degrees there. Okay, so this is 120, 120, 120 now. That will be 240. Okay, so this is 120 and 120. That will be 240 will be there. Okay, this you can divide into. Okay. So third coil will be how much it is 240 degrees from the first coil. Okay, so this is 30, 60, 90. Okay, we get 180 here. Then this will be how much? 210, and this will be 240. Okay, so this point is 240. Okay, so it starts here. Okay, the EMF will start and go this way. Okay, so if you see that this angle will be how much it is? It is 240 degrees here. Okay, so the third coil will be 240 degrees from the first coil. Okay, so this is the EMF 3, epsilon 3. Okay, now let us see what will happen before this thing. Okay, so it was here now. Okay, so in the you can see dotted lines also. These dotted lines means okay the EMF produced before here. Okay, in the first case here. Actually, if you see the dotted lines represent the EMF produced in the first cycle. Okay, before that what will happen? Okay, that EMF is this one. Okay, and here also if you see we can put the dotted lines like this way. Okay, so these dotted lines represent the EMF produced in the cycle before this. Okay, before this wave comes, what EMF is produced? That's the dotted lines here. So this is about the three-phase AC generator.